So you're a creative, you're an artist, you're thinking about going freelance, you're thinking about going into the world and becoming someone that is hired to do the work that you do. But how do you get discovered? How do you get found? Because, if a tree falls in the woods, does it make a sound? The old saying as you were growing up. So you can be the best hand lettering artist, the best video editor, the best motion designer ever. And yet, if no one can find you, then they won't hire you. So in this video, I'm gonna give you 3 things that you should do as you start your freelance journey. Let's jump in. All right, thanks for listening in. I know you really wanna learn how to become a better freelancer. That's why you checked out this video. I really appreciate that. But today I'm gonna sort of uncover this myth of being discovered. Being discovered is actually something that doesn't happen overnight. People, unless you're just awesome, but usually even if you're awesome, it's because somebody found you being awesome. And in order to be found being awesome, you have to have some things in place that put you at the top of people's minds. And that's really the key takeaway today, is to be at the top of mind so that when they need your services, they will think of you. So I'd say the number one thing that you probably should do first is get yourself a portfolio. So essentially what I have a website. It's camthemanking.com, and it kind of has my name, my logo, my demo reel, and then, a handful of my top work over the last few years. That's a basic sort of portfolio that you need. I would say you can either do it on, get your own website through Squarespace or Wix or any number of options like that. They're all pretty easy to handle on your own, and you could probably build one out in a day. Actually, if you have the Adobe suite, so if you have like the full Adobe everything that you pay $300 or $600 or a year for, they actually have Adobe Portfolio, which comes with the package, comes with this suite of apps, and it's free technically. It's a nice little add-on. And you can set up your portfolio there. You can put all your work on there that you want to show other people. That way you can just send the link anytime you want to send an email to a new client. You can send them that. So you already have something if you have the Adobe suite. If not, I suggest going to Squarespace or Wix or any number of the other options out there that are easy to use and easy to navigate. Unless you build websites for a living as a freelancer, then you might want to build your own because you want to show off your skills. That's important. So I would say get yourself a website, definitely have that portfolio on there. I would name it your name. So I'm Cameron King. It's camthemanking.com. And if you are Susie Sloan, maybe SusieSloanCreates.com. You want it to be similar to your name so that you can be associated with it. Some people do the whole studio name thing. If you're just starting off, I would recommend against that, because if you're just looking for jobs that are, on the day rate basis or whatever, you don't want to appear more than you actually are at this point in time until you're comfortable doing so. Right now, you're just starting off. You're trying to get your name out there, your name recognition. Like I said, you want to be top of mind. So you want potential clients to know who you are by name, because essentially what you're fixing a problem that they have. Say, just like a plumber. I want to hire Joe, the plumber. Not that Joe the plumber, but you want to hire Joe the plumber. We know that guy is Joe the plumber because he calls himself Joe the plumber. You can call yourself Sandy the designer or whatever. Either way, it needs to be easily memorable, easily recognized, and easily typed in, so that whenever they want to find your stuff, they can just type it right in. All right, number 2 is get on social media. Get on the social media platforms in some capacity, whether that's, Instagram if you're a designer or a video person. Instagram you can pretty much do a lot with nowadays. Before it was for photos, back 5-10 years ago. But now you can be a designer, an illustrator, a video guy, and be on Instagram. I'd say a lot of folks are on Instagram. If you're a designer also, you can be on things like Behance. If you're a video person, get on Vimeo or YouTube. You want to kind of be on these certain places that your people congregate and that other people who are looking for your services can find you. So If you want to get more studio work or get hired by an art director or a creative director, be on those platforms where you can be found by those people. And also post regularly. It doesn't have to be every single day unless you want to, but you definitely want to post every week, every couple of days. It can be quality over quantity. Either way, you want to stay top of mind. Again, it's staying top of mind to those people who are going to hire you. And that can just be as simple as creating a story on Instagram every day, something like that. There are lots of people who can teach you how to do your social media marketing, your social media campaign, if you will. I would say at least get on the platforms and start posting your work up there so people will know that you exist. It's really just a matter of being known. All right, and the third thing you probably should start doing is be active, be engaging. Always be talking to those groups of people, either in a pro group or on a message board or in Facebook groups of potentially people that will hire you. So if you're a motion designer, be part of groups like Motion Hatch or just other motion designer communities. I know there's communities out there for illustrators and designers and art directors and all that stuff. So be active in those communities so that you can always be top of mind. It's that takeaway again of being top of mind. You always want to be top of mind. I can talk more about that as far as like with your regular clients, which is like you always want to be top of mind with them. So checking in with them every couple weeks on email, things like that. So yeah, I would say be active in your community, answer people's questions, post questions, be someone that people recognize in your little communities, in your little circle of professionals and groups. All right, so the biggest takeaway today, and I'm going to say it again, is to be easily found. To be discovered, you have to be discoverable. You have to be online. And the number one thing to do is just get yourself a website. Get yourself a website with a custom domain name that says your name on it, and then put your stuff on there so people can find it, so you can email people your stuff. The second thing is to be active on social media as much as you can. I know it's not for everybody, but post your work on social media, because a lot of people look for work on social media before they'll do a Google search for you. The third thing is to be active. Be active in your community, online community, in your networking area where you live with other creatives. Just be active, be on top of people's minds, email people, email clients regularly, email friends regularly. Just stay in touch. Always be top of mind. Hey, I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Hope you found some value in it. If you need anything, you want to ask me a questions, it's cam@camthemanking.com. You can DM me on Instagram. I'm found at camthemanking.com, where I also post a lot of tips about freelancing. So if you need anything, like I said, just do those things, and I'll be happy to answer your questions.